hybrid accountant, and now I am running my own online practice remotely. I'm location independent and I also love traveling. And today I'm going to look into why the current office comeback trend terrifies so many accountants. And if you love remote work so much that you hate the thought of coming back to the office after the pandemic, I'm sure you will find this insightful. Let's dive in. Firstly, let me ask you a question. Did you get used to working remotely during the COVID and after the pandemic? Many accountants did, and they quickly noticed the great benefits that come with remote work. No commuting and huge time savings, fewer unproductive meetings, fewer distractions in the workplace, more free time after work, and improved well being. These are just the biggest ones, and the list is much longer. I get that it might have been difficult at the beginning, but since you adjusted, you probably discovered that this work model is right for you. Of course, remote work has its challenges, but the advantages definitely outweigh them. Now, the lockdown times are over, and your employer is calling on you to come back to the office. They may allow for a hybrid work model for the time being, but you're afraid that this may not last for long. And you may be wondering why employers are trying to force you to come back to the office. Well, the answer is quite simple. They are afraid of losing control. They believe that by keeping an eye on you and watching every move, they make sure you stay productive and work efficiently. And by doing that, they also make sure the company is not losing money by paying you for the work you don't do. After all, their ultimate goal is to ensure the business is profitable. This is not fair, I know. You are a professional and they should trust in your loyalty and work ethic. But unfortunately, this is not always the case. What would you rather do? Sacrifice your well being to ensure your employer makes profits, or rather work for your own benefit and keep a healthy lifestyle? I will leave this question hanging, but I think you know the answer already. And thirdly, I want to ask you one more question. Does the perspective of losing the remote work benefits terrify you? I bet you would prefer to continue working remotely. The hybrid model helps somehow, but probably you feel it's not enough. Imagine coming back to the long commute, being stuck in traffic for hours, late nights in the office, and constant pressure. Stress and anxiety building up and impacting your health and all areas of your life. And what is most important, affecting your relationships with loved ones. I recall these scenarios from my corporate days, and I dread coming back to this life. It would feel like a punishment for me. Do you feel the same way about it? Do you want to miss out on what's important in life, really important? I believe you don't. The good news is that this can be fixed. You just need to make one brave decision and take the leap. Is coming back to the office after the pandemic a good option for you? If you know that it is not, this will probably not change. So it's better to make a plan before you fall into trouble. So what other options do you have? Number one, you can try negotiating with your current employer, hoping they will understand, and you may be lucky. Number two, you can also consider changing jobs and finding a fully remote one. But still, the remote aspect will not be guaranteed. It's never guaranteed. And what about your freedom and independence? Well, you have the third option. The answer would be to start your own fully remote accounting practice and work from anywhere, any location in the world. I know you are afraid of taking the leap, and I was too, believe me. And for a long time, this fear was holding me off. But when I finally decided to quit my accounting job and start my remote practice, I felt so relieved. And the only regret I have is that I waited for so long. I bet you don't want to make the same mistake. So, what can you do about that? Well, if you liked today's tutorial, I have even more to share with you. I have just released an online course, and I don't think you want to miss this. It is called Digital Accountants Academy, and I'm going to dive deep into and give you a step-by-step roadmap and all the necessary tools so you can launch your dream virtual practice in just 6 weeks and work from anywhere, any location you want. So head over to go.anitafcca.com/DAA to get all the details. The enrollment is open for a limited time only. And there is so much value in this course, I don't want you to miss this. I really hope to see you inside the course. Bye for